let me know. That someone on YouTube is telling me that they can't hear me. So let's see if they can hear me. See if I fix that. But everyone on Zoom should be able to hear me, I believe. If you can hear me, put a comment in the chat. Say yes. All right, cool. Lord, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I see BB's here, Brent's here, Chelsea. Tori says they can hear me now. Yay! Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for helping me out. We'll get this started, I think. I think everyone's rolling in. We'll just kind of wait for the bar line to quiet down for a bit. There's no bar line because this is live. Hello, everyone. My name is Nate Smith, and I am the host and creator of this show, A Night of Curiosities. This is a show that is typically done back in the normal days at the Curious Comedy Theater in Portland, Oregon, which is a nonprofit improv and comedy theater that I perform at. And years ago, I fell in love with magic, and I wanted to see more magic, so I created this show so that I could see the magic that I wanted to see. And so that's what we're going to see tonight, because we're not going to let this pandemic stop us. We're going to do this fun show. We've got some amazing performers, two gentlemen who are have become my co-producers, who have helped me keep the show going and make it awesome. And then a guest performer who I saw recently. They blew my mind, and I said, I got to have them on this show. They're super fun. So let's see here. Let me just check how we're doing in the comments. Everyone's happy. Everyone's good. If you have been to a Night of Curiosities before, put a yes in the chat. We'll just keep with yes. Type yes. I've been to Night of Curiosities before, and I'm curious if anyone from the Zoom call has been to the live version of A Night of Curiosities. And if you haven't, that's great too. Don Burns says it's their second time. Thank you for coming back, Don. I see BB, that's my mother-in-law. She has been to a bunch of shows. Hi, Sherry Stevens, I see you. This is great. Very cool. I am, by the way, streaming to you live from our playroom, where my kids and I play video games all the time. And let's see. Okay, I think our performers are ready. And I believe I actually just forgot our order. So John and Richard, if you want to remind me which of you is next, which of you is first, I will give you a big awesome introduction.
Richard is first.
Okay, thank you. Shh. It's like someone came out from behind the curtain. It's Richard. Very good. Cool. I'm super excited. Easton says shh. No, Easton, you shush. For our first performer of the evening. Richard Green has been performing magic for ages. They're an amazing performer. Incredible with sleight of hand, and just a super kind and caring person. Please welcome to the screen, Richard Green. Ooh, there's the button I wanted to push. There we go.
Hey everybody,
there we go.
How are you? It's good to see everybody, and I hope you can see and hear me just fine. Hey, tonight I want to start out. I have a confession to make, and the confession is this: that I have not always used my powers for good. It's true. You see, when I was younger, I thought it was a great idea if I took all the skills I had developed in sleight of hand and with cards and coins and dice and use them not to generate applause from people, but rather to get their money. I thought it would be a great idea to be a gambler. And that's what I want to show you tonight is what I did as a gambler and why it was a cheat and actually why it didn't work out, which is a good thing because I fell in love with magic and I love doing things with magic now and I don't even gamble anymore. One of the things I'm able to do now, let's see, I have a little thing up here that I can change and have you see what I'm doing from above too, just so that you don't miss a single thing. And here's what we're going to start with. Let me show you some magic to start with. I'm going to show you how to get the money, but I'm going to do it with magic the first time. And what I'm going to do is just use 4 coins in my hands. That's all I'm going to use. And this is how we're going to do it. Let's imagine we're playing a game and we each came to the table with a little bit of money. And I wanted to make sure that the money came to me. As a magician, this is how I would handle it. I would do this. All I have to do is just pass my hands over the coins like this. And when I do, look, the coins just travel magically from one place to the other. Watch, I'll do it again over here, just like this. And the coin travels. And the last one, watch very carefully. Doesn't happen yet, but look, right there, the coins all come together. So as a magician, that's how I get the money now. But that's not how it always was. And let me show you what I mean, because now I use magic, but before I'd steal and I'd cheat and I'd use deception and I'd play a con. And one of the cons that I would play was the oldest con in the United States. And it's not what you think it is. It's actually interesting, but this is the oldest con game ever played in the United States. And this is what it looks like. Doesn't use cards, uses 3 little shells and a little green pea, just like that. And you probably have heard of the game. You maybe have never seen it played in real life, but this is what it would look like. And I'm going to show you how to play, and then I'm going to show you how to cheat. And here it is. You have the 3 shells, you cover the pea up with one of the shells like this. The idea is for you to keep your eye on the pea, the shell with the pea over here. No matter what else I do, as long as you're watching the shell with the pea, you should be able to win the money. Even if I get sneaky and mix them up like this, if you bet the right shell, you'll win the money. You see how that works? However, I didn't play fairly. Let me show you what I mean. We cover up the pea here. Whoops. Almost went flying across the room. We cover up the pea here. The idea is for you to keep your eye on the pea right there. Not over here or over here, but right over here. So that way you know exactly where the pea is. And even if I do what I call the double switch like this, it was hard to find the pea because people thought it was right here. But if you guessed here, you'd be wrong. And the funny thing is, with the double switch, it's not that I switch it from here to here. No, I switch it all the way from over here over to here. And that's how you'd lose your money. Let me show you how that works. I'm going to do this in very slow motion so you can see exactly what happens. What happens is I cover up the pea like this, and when I move the shell with the pea, I don't quite play fair. Now from above, you can't see what's happening, but from the front, you can probably see that I left the pea on the table, just like this. So when this hand comes back, it covers up the pea. You think the pea is over here, and you're watching there instead of over here where you should be. So as long as you're keeping track of this pea here, or this shell here, you're not knowing where the pea ended up. And when I do the double switch, you think you know where the pea is. And so you'll bet there. Though, because you know I'm cheating, you might choose one of these other ones. You might choose the center one and you'd be wrong. And the odd part is that even if you chose the one where you knew the pea might be, that's gone too, because when I do the double switch, it switches it from over here all the way to over here. Now, there was a guy I played one time, and he accused me of cheating. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'll do it with one hand tied behind my back. You'll never lose track of where the pea is. I won't even use both hands. And this is how I did it, just like this. One here, and the shell with the pea, just like that. I just moved from one side to the other, moved them out. I didn't even do the double switch, just so he could keep an eye on where the pea was. And when he bet where he thought the pea was, he was wrong. And when he bet again in the center one, he was wrong. Oh. And he had to look over here where it was all along, just like that. Now, sometimes I try to win your confidence, try to get your trust. And one of the ways I do it is I'd make it as obvious as I possibly could. This is what this looked like. We'd cover up the pea in the center shell like this. I'd move it over here and I'd say, keep an eye on it. In fact, we'll mark it with the box. Keep your eye on the box. And then you're for sure to be able to find out where everything goes. Just like that. But then I would distract you. I'd say, oh, who dropped the $20 bill on the ground? And when you turned ahead to see where the $20 bill went, I would move the box, just like that. And even if you knew where the pea was and you bet over here, I'd say, remember, I told you to keep an eye on the box. That's the most important part. But a lot of people would insist to bet over here. And when they did, they'd be wrong. The pea wasn't there. In fact, if they bet on the center one, they'd be wrong too. And even if they bet on the shell with the box, they'd be wrong.
No.
Because I told them from the beginning, keep your eye on the box. Listen very carefully. You hear that? Right inside the box, right where it started, is the P. Just like that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, I also, you have to be careful when you're gambling with people. I have to tell you this as a former gambler. Even in a friendly poker game, you can find yourself in trouble. And, well, in fact, let me show you. Let's play a game of poker. We'll use the cards here. And what we'll do is I'm going to show you how I stacked the deck. And the way that would work was very simple. The idea was not to do anything fancy, no fancy shuffles, no fancy cuts like that. Whoops. All we would do is try to use the most simple kind of moves to make the game seem very fair. Now to do this, I'm going to pick a hand of cards that everyone recognizes as a winner. Let's use the 4 aces, for example. Let me get those. Let's see, I hope there's 4 aces in here. Here we go. Sometimes I'm worried I don't have a full deck. A lot of people tell me that. Here's how this works. We don't use any fancy shuffles and cuts and things like that. What I'm going to do is use what's called a Haymo shuffle. The Haymo shuffle is just this. It's just you've seen people doing it in bridge games like this. You would just shuffle the cards like that, throw them on top. And that's the most simple shuffle there is. So what we would do is, as a gambler, I would take 3 of the cards that I need. Let's say the 3 aces. I really wouldn't want to get a 4 ace hand in a game of poker because people would pretty obviously think that was cheating. And I wouldn't want them to think that. So I'll put 3 aces on the top of the deck like this. And the 4th ace we'll just put on the bottom. And that way we know where it's at. Now, what you would do is you'd take the number of players. Let's say there was 4 players with me. So that would be 5 of us. You double that number to 10 and then add 1 to 11. And you just shuffle off that many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just like that. You see how simple this is and how easy it looks? And that's how you'd play. So then you would take the number of players minus 1. So it would be 4. Say 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. And you just throw the cards on top of that. And then you take the actual number of players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw the cards on top. Then you just take 1 card. And then you finish off with the actual number of players again. 3, 4, 5, just like that. Now, of course, you do that more smoothly, so it looks like you're naturally shuffling the deck. But in your head, you're counting. Then all you have to do is have an accomplice. Hopefully, you have a friend at the table who cuts the cards for you in the exact spot you need them cut, and you're ready to deal. Let me show you how this works. Watch, I deal 1, 2, 3, 4 hands, and then my hand, and I get the ace. In fact, let me make this easier to see for you. Right over here. Give you a good close-up view of what's going on. Take the next cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I give myself the next ace. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next ace right there. And just to show you that I actually can do it, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll give myself the 4th ace just like that. The 5th card really wouldn't matter what it is. This case is a 7. And it looks pretty good. And I have the 4 aces. Now, the problem with that is you don't really want to win the game. What you want to do is get the money. And so if you didn't give these guys good hands of cards, they're not going to be able to bet. They're going to drop out of the game. So, for example, this fella here, he's got nothing much. He's got king high. Over here, this fella too, he has just a king and nothing special there. So these guys are probably going to fold. Over here, he's got a pair of 6s. He might stay in, but chances are not very long, and he's not going to bet very much money. And this fella here, he has nothing. He's going to totally drop out. So even if I have the ace of spades, the 4 aces, the chances are that people are not going to stay in the game. They're going to drop out. They're going to fold and not stay into play. So what you have to do is make sure that when you deal the card, you give everybody a hand of cards that they want to have, one that they're going to encourage them to stay in and bet more money. So let's try that. This time I'll just deal them out like regular poker hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. 5 cards for every person. There's 3. There's 4. And the 5th card here. Just like that. Now let's see what everybody has, just so we can take a look and go up close here again so you can see the cards. The first fella here, notice I've given him, uh-oh, I hate to say this, I believe I made a mistake, which is unfortunate. I shuffled the cards and I shouldn't have shuffled them. I hate to say this, that was my closer and it did not work. I just noticed that I wasn't able to give them the cards that I was supposed to give them. And I feel bad, but I will call that my time, hopefully. And I apologize. I never mess up tricks until today, and you got to see it. So congratulations, and thank you very much. I apologize. Bye-bye.
Let's have a round of applause for Richard Green. That's really the first time I've seen him mess up. It was still an amazing. That P act was incredible. Let's raise your hands for him. Put some awesome comments in the chat. Richard, you are amazing. Let's do this real fast. I drink a lot of Mountain Dew, so when he was talking about Little Green Pea, I was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. By the way, I'm gonna put this link in the chat for our live streams and for the Zoom call. This show, when we do it live, is usually we charge $20 for the show, so we can pay our magicians and so we can pay rent at the theater. Obviously, we're not renting the theater, but we are still trying to support the Curious Comedy Theater because we really, really want them to be open when we're allowed to be open. And so we're doing our best to help them out. So I put it in the chat, a link to a page where you can find Venmo and PayPal. So if you want to give donations to us, and we split those proceeds between the performers and as well as the theater, trying to help everyone be able to still do this, be able to afford to do this when the world completely opens up, which I feel like we're getting close, but we got to be patient. All right, put that in there. What else do I need to say? I guess nothing else except that this next magician is another one of our longtime fellow producers and an amazing magician, super kind-hearted man, makes really great coffee, brews coffee. He doesn't just like make a good cup, but like actually will sell you some good coffee, but also is an incredible magician. Please welcome to the screen, John Stevens.
Thank you, Nate. And that would be roasting coffee.
Roasting.
Nate's
yes.
not a coffee drinker,
I
am
a coffee drinker. I just don't know what I'm talking about.
I know. Thank you, Nate, for hosting and putting together the show, and thank you all for being here tonight, giving of your time. That's actually what I want to talk about a lot tonight is time, because we sometimes with the pandemic and the year, we've just crossed over a year, and it's been a long time, and so I'm really, really glad that you are able to be with us today. And Nate, I'm gonna just make sure that you've got the waiting room. So there's someone in the waiting room I just let in.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Put that back to you. So I need, Nate, would you help me by finding? Yes, and Andy Arnold's letting everyone know that I got a haircut. I did, just for all of you today. That's how special you all are. I get a haircut so that when I go on stage, I can look my best. Nate, I need a volunteer. I need someone to help out.
Yeah.
Would you?
So if you want to volunteer and join us on screen, say me in the chat, and I will choose you. If someone says I'm shy, all right, then I won't pick you.
All right. That's all right.
Does anyone want to join us? We got a me, I guess. Okay, all right, Man K, I'm gonna come find you. Let's see if I can do add spotlight. There we go.
There we are. Great, wonderful. And what's your name?
You can just give us your screen name if you'd like.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right, yeah, Man KDK.
Okay, that's great. All right, so I brought along a deck of cards, and in the deck I've got some. Imagine this: I've got some cards. I know it's great. Like for example, Ace of Spades. What I want you to do is, do you have a favorite card? Not one of the aces, because that's fairly obvious, but a favorite card, or just one.
7 of clubs.
7 of clubs. All right. So I'm going to take the deck and put it into this case, and just with a snap like that, the 7s, all 4 of the 7s, are gonna flip over, and they are going to do some acrobatics. So just like that, they are now gone from here, and they have traveled. They flipped over to here, and just like that, they've now appeared over here. So we have the deck of cards that has traveled across the way, and now we have cards that have turned face up in here. We're going to take a look. Oh, you said the 7 of clubs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't say the aces? No. 7. It doesn't, that, because I actually have face up. I didn't get the 4 7s. I got the 4 aces that turned face up. I was close. We were close. So I've got the 4 aces. Wait a minute though. Here, I'm going to turn this camera here so we can see here. 4. You said the 7 of clubs. You correct?
Yeah.
Let's. So I've got the
Oh.
7 of clubs. I think that'll do, huh? Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me. All right. All right. There is that. I tell you, I love magic. I love cards. And I love magic so much that I actually like teaching a trick. And that trick, I'm gonna teach it right now. It actually uses a little piece of cardboard, like a 12 by 12 piece of cardboard, and then in the center you put a fluorescent orange dot, or you could do a blue dot, something that's bright that they can see back in the cheap seats. And then you turn it over to the other side and you put 2, and then you turn it over to the next side and you put 3, and then you turn it over to the 4th side and you have 4. Now I told you I'd teach you how it was done, so I will. And what you do is you start off with, you've got the 1 dot there, but you're actually covering up a dot and you're not telling anybody. So you've got 1 dot here, and then when I cover up over here, it looks like I have 3. So 1, 3. And then again on this side, it looks like I have 2, but I'm actually covering a dot here. So there, we've got 1 over here, and then like this. So if I turn over to this side, you already know what to look for. You got to be careful though, because I'm covering the 2 dots. I've got the 2 dots, but you got to be careful that you don't let them see the blank spot there, because you got the blank spot there. And then if you turn over here, you want to make sure that you don't let people see the blank spot over here. You want to make sure that you don't do that. Oh, and then if you get caught, if someone's burning you, then you turn over to the 5th side. That works. And then if that happens, if they catch that, you turn over to the 6th side. And then if you feel like you're seeing spots in front of your eyes, I've got a great eye doctor that you can go to. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but yeah. All right, I need another volunteer, and this volunteer is going to play a game with me for a little bit.
Okay. Someone just asked, so let me see if I can find them. There's your name. All right. Wait, where's my option? Why isn't it
I
letting
see
me?
Katrina volunteers
Yeah.
for Andy.
Allowed. Oh wait. Okay, I'm on their camera. Hold on, let me go find them in this version. Oh.
And I'm gonna start dancing because
Yeah.
you don't want that.
I found them, but yet it's not giving me the option to pin them for some reason. It doesn't like them. Let me try. So Andy Arnold said, let me try Andy Arnold. It's so weird. I clicked on it. There we go. This one lets me add them. Okay. Hello.
Oh, look at that. All right. Hey,
Katrina's here.
Yeah, did she volunteer? Hi, Katrina. All right. So can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you see the colors?
Uh-huh.
Okay. These are not trick questions. So this is a trick and it's a question, but it's not a trick question. All right. So can you tell me what the colors are?
Green and red.
Sweet. Oh, every time I've done this trick, I've never picked someone that's colorblind. Awesome. All right. So, and that's the whole thing about this trick is that every time I've picked someone, they have, I've done this 38 times, and every time they've picked the same thing. So hopefully my track record continues. All right. So I've got two colors here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about these colors. Okay. So red is a color for passion, for love, for joy. It could be if someone picked red, they might be a very happy person. They might like fire. They might all kinds of things. But it's a joy-filled thing. Now green is the color of envy, is the color of money, is the color of throw up. And so someone who might pick green would have an idea of maybe they would be really envious or spiteful, but they would also understand reverse psychology. All right, so we've got a couple of things going on. I want you, you're going to pick one of the colors, all right? And you're going to say it out loud. You're going to tell me what color you pick, green or red?
Red.
Red. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Because you actually, yes, yes. Here, I gotta turn this camera so that you can see. So we've got the green and the red. Is this right? Oh boy. I'm excited. I've got the pen here. The pen is what we're gonna need, because what we're going to do is I am going to show you that there we are. Make sure that you can see it. Okay, so there we go. So because see, so we've got the green and you picked red, right?
Uh-huh.
So we've got green. No one has picked green. And 38 people have picked red. Just want to make sure there's nothing on that side. 38 people. Well, actually, that makes 39 people picked red. Thank you for picking red. Oh, that was pretty. I'm happy you picked that. There we are. Now, so because you picked red. We're gonna play another game. All right, we're at two games here. I want you and your dad are going. Oh, here, let me bring back there. You can see me better that way. You're going to make up a number. I have here a book. It's Celebrity Fails. The Celebrity Fails. It's got all kinds of celebrities in here. Weird Al Yankovic. And Mariah Carey, Hugh Grant. I got this when I used to travel on airplanes. You know those things where you fly places. Yeah. So I bought this at one of the bookshops. Jennifer Lopez, Rob Lowe, Mick Jagger. Anyway, and it's got like there's like over 150 pages in here. Would you guys come up with a number? Like, I don't know, between 125, like 1 and 120. Come up with a number because we're gonna find a celebrity in here.
99.
99. All right, so I'm flipping through here. Let's see, 81, 83, 85. All right, so the celebrity right before 90. Here, I'm gonna bring this up so you can see the celebrity right before 96 and 97 was Hulk Hogan. So that's not that. I want to make sure that you see the page. 96 and 97. There you are. I'm going to turn the page, and that 99. It's actually 98 and 99, but is Tom Cruise. And and it's got the Mission Impossible. It says all kinds of stuff. So that's the celebrity, Tom Cruise. All right. We're going to come back to that. But I just want to, here we are. Burn that into your brain. All right. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. I know. Hard to forget. Yeah. Anyway, very interesting reading here. But all right, Tom Cruise. All right. Now, Andy, you're going to help me out. I'm closing my eyes so I can't see. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm shuffling these cards. All right. We're going to play a little game. And in one of these cards is money, and in one of these envelopes is money, and in some of the envelopes is nothing, or just a fun little thing. I'm moving these around, and if we were like sitting at a table, I guess I can open my eyes now. If we were sitting at a table, you'd be like right next to me here. All right. That's important to know in a moment. So I'm shuffling like this, and you're going to tell me at some point when to stop.
How about now?
Now, do you want me to shuffle a little bit more? Or are you good?
What do you think, Katrina? Is it good?
Good.
Good.
Okay, you're good. All right, so you're here, and so you would be dealing the cards out. All right, so we're there, and now we're gonna see who got what. We'll start here. We'll start with you, and then we'll move here, move here, and move here. All right. So the first one, the yellow card, it is, oh, man, you're really good. The card says you will not pick the blue envelope. Here, we're going to move back here just so we can see. You will not pick the blue envelope. And it was the yellow envelope. That was amazing, Andy. Amazing. All right, we're going to go to the blue envelope, and we're going to see what that one is. The blue envelope is, oh, man, you are amazing. You will pick the blue envelope. I know, you are amazed right now. I can tell. I can just feel it. It's coming through the computer screen. The orange one here, I'm just, okay. There's two people in the waiting room. I'm just letting Nate know that. The orange one is, oh, this is pretty close. There's some people that are further, but this here, it's true. You are very far away. Yeah. Yeah. We're still in the same state though. You're far away. All right.
Mm-hmm. I was a lot closer last Saturday.
You were really a lot closer, but not today. No,
not today.
And then there's my envelope. My envelope says, this is from my wife. She says, please pick up our grocery order. And then she included the $100 bill so I could pick up our groceries from Fred Meyer's. So that, you were close. It was close. So there's that. Oh, wait. I'm going to lay this down here. And I just want to, I want to show you something. So there's this, there's that, and then there's that. This is important that they're blank, because on the back of the you will pick up the grocery order, there is this word, Tom Cruise.
What?
That is really bizarre. That's
You were
thank
supposed
you.
to pick up Tom Cruise at the grocery store?
You know, I didn't ask her that. Now it makes a lot of sense. Why the $100 bill and oh, wait a minute. No. I'm going to use that line next time. You know it. So there we are. Thank you. All right. So thank you very much. I need one last volunteer. And actually, for this volunteer, I need someone who has a time of day that means something to them. Sometime in their life that, like the birth of a child, the day that you graduated, or the time you graduated. So I need someone. Oh, Chelsea Drew is saying to everybody,
yeah,
me.
Let's get Chelsea. Let's see here if I can find. There we go. And there we go. Got him.
Oh, I know these two people. Yeah, good to see you both. All right, and then there's Chelsea. Oh, wow. All right, so Chelsea recognizes this man. Yeah, so this is a picture of my grandfather. And the reason I mention that is because I have, over here on this bottle, I have a watch. And that watch I've had for a long time, and it's broken, but it's broken and it's on a particular time. And the reason I use Pa in this, my grandfather Pa in this trick is because Pa was one of those people that anytime you were with him, the time that he would give you, I mean, it was like he would give you not only the time of day, but you were the only one that mattered when he was giving you his time. It wasn't like, he would talk to you and you think he was wanting to do something else. So it was just amazing. So I have this watch. I could get it fixed, but I don't want to get it fixed because it reminds me of that there's the points of time that we just, it just reminds me that there's times we just want to hold on to. This, I wish it was inside because I could say it was time in a bottle, but it's actually time on a bottle. That's a Jim Croce callback, but that's okay. So we got this, we got the watch. Now I want you, and it can be any of you there, I want you to pick a time in the day that is really important to you. And it's going to be just one time. And you're going to tell me that time because that's over there. So I'm there. So a time of the day, and you could do noon because it's like, I'm going to eat, but you can have it any time that you would like. All right?
8:15 is when school starts.
Oh, that's a great 8:15. That's a great time. And that's a good time, right? You like that? Yeah. What's your favorite subject out of school? That's actually nothing to do with this trick. It's just one of those interesting things.
I like science.
You like science. All right. So the nice thing about science is all about like proving things and like theories and stuff like this. This is going to be one of those things that I don't know if we can figure out because this is an amazing thing. You said 8:15, right? Now 8:15 here. I'm going to move the camera here. I'm going to move the camera so you can still see me, right? You can see me and you can here. I'm going to turn this so you can see Paul. I'm going to move the mouse. You don't need to see the mouse, but I'm going to reach over and I'm going to grab the bottle that's got the watch on it. And I'm going to move the watch up here and I'm going to show you the time that I have set on this watch. And it is 8 15. That is an amazing coincidence. It's one of those things where I'd like to take, oh, it's a good thing we're recording, and so I can have this moment caught in time. That's a great 8:15. I don't know how you did that. That is an amazing thing. All right. Well, that is my time for tonight. Thank you so much. And it's really good to see you both. Yeah. Here we are. This is my grandfather, Robert Miller. And I like dedicating that trick to him. One of the greatest men around. So he was. So, all right, Nate.
Nice job, John. Thank you very much. Another round of applause for John.
Woo, John.
Hey.
Clap in the chat.
Cards in a bottle.
Just a reminder that if you'd like to help support John and Richard and our next performer, as well as the Curious Comedy Theater, you can leave donations via PayPal and Venmo. You can also find links to the website for A Night of Curiosities and also the Curious Comedy Theater if you'd like to learn more about the theater itself. I'm very excited for our next performer. I'm going to give their professional intro, but first I want to say I saw them recently in another Zoom show that I was participating in, and I'd seen them through social media and stuff and really liked their stuff, but their Zoom show blew my mind. I was so excited when they agreed to join us. I just realized my dog just walked in the room. You better not bark. All right, so tonight's performer has recently been featured on Penn & Teller's Try This at Home TV special and the Travel Channel for her amazing magic. Please get ready to laugh and be amazed by magic's biggest queen, Miss Mikayla Oz. And
Yes,
now I gotta find
perfect.
there we go.
Thank you. And
There we go.
there we Perfect. Hi, everyone. Hello. How's it going? My name is Mikayla Oz, and I am so excited today to be trying a little bit of magic. Now, I love magic because magic, you can do things where you can make things kind of seem like they appear like this. This is a $50. Watch carefully. The $50 can go across the fingers like this. It's called sleight of hand. And watch the $50. If I just give it a little wave like this, it'll actually completely disappear and it reappears like that. Wait. Were you guys able to see that? Could you see it here? I'll do it here. I'll bring it a little bit closer. Can you guys see that now? Is that okay? Yeah, here, okay, watch the $50. It's gone, and it's back, and it's gone, and it's back. What? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, you're not impressed. Here, okay. I'll try it again. Here, okay. Watch the $50. We're gonna try. Watch the $50. Watch, if I take the little $50 and I just give it a little squeeze like this, that's when it will completely disappear. And when you see something cool, that's when you clap or move your hands over Zoom like this. Let's all practice. Wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Well, hello. My name is Mikayla Oz. I am 24 years old, and I recently graduated Iowa State University. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, or as my parents like to call, while I was in school, I went for speech communications and marketing. Or as my parents like to call it, I went to college to, have a good time. And now I'm a full-time magician, yeah. Or as my friends like to call it, I'm still just having a good time. But thank you all so much for coming and supporting this. This is really a really cool thing. I'm from Des Moines, Iowa, and to be connected with all of you via the internet, it's amazing. And can we all give a big round of applause to Richard, John, and Nate for all performing and doing fantastic? Yeah. Perfect. This is so cool. Well, I wanted to start tonight off with a little warm-up because you guys all been sitting there and enjoying yourselves. So here, let's all hold out our hands. Everybody hold out the hands, shake them out. Perfect, yeah. No, this isn't like Netflix. I can see you all. Hello, yeah. Perfect, shake them out like this. Good job. Take the hands, hold them up like this. Now, during a Zoom magic show, you do things a little bit differently. Typically in person, you clap your hands like this, but since it's on Zoom, you move your hands like this. Everybody go like this. Perfect, yeah, good job. And then, so when you see something cool, you go like this. Now, let's get to the magic part. Everybody take both hands, put them together like so. Good job. Now, with your middle fingers, I want everybody here to cross them like this. Yeah. Perfect. Then here's where it gets a little confusing. Then you twist the hands and you get this weird little finger thing. Oh, okay. Some of you all look really confused. No. It's simple. You just get this weird little finger thing like this. And anybody, I see a couple of you been up. Bonnie is just completely, she does not have it, but it's okay, Bonnie. No, watch, the weirdest thing though, you go like this, watch. Oh my god. When you see something cool, that's when you go like this. Yeah, it comes full circle. Thank you. Well, wonderful. I want to let you know, I'm really high energy. I have a lot, but that's because recently I've been drinking a lot of Red Bull. So if I'm like really high energy, you're not used to it, it's because just blame it on the Red Bull. So I want to try something with everybody here to start out. Let's see. Nate, could we get somebody to help? If you want to help,
Yeah.
put in the chat me right now.
Yeah, someone say me.
Oh, wonderful. Cool. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
spotlight
okay,
them. If
yeah.
I look over here, it's because
Let me
my
go find
screen's
them.
over here, so just as a heads up. But
Oh,
how is the chat
there we
doing?
go.
Let's check
There we
that out
go.
too. Oh my! Red Bull gives me wings, says Lord. Yes, it does. Did we get someone?
We did. We got. It looks like a Maya.
Maya, where's she at? I don't even
Oh,
see her.
I added the spotlight. She should be right next to you.
Oh, is it Sharon? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Oh, is
just
it a
happened-
Maya?
I just happen to
Maya.
know who Maya is.
Cool. Can you say hi to everyone?
Hi.
And is it a Maya or is it Sharon?
It's Amaya. I'm like
Amaya, how old are you?
11.
11. That's amazing. Amaya, you've seen lots of magic before, yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. All right. Amaya, right here, I have an envelope, a mystery. You go, ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect. Amaya, inside of here, I made a prediction. Your mind's about to be blown. Amaya, inside of here, I made a prediction and I put a candy bar inside of here. Amaya, do you have a favorite candy bar? What's your favorite candy bar in the whole entire world?
My favorite candy bar in the whole entire world. I think Hershey's.
Oh, Hershey's. Amaya, this is crazy because before I start, I put one candy bar inside of here. And Amaya, it happens to be a Hershey. It's a Kit Kat, Amaya. I'm so sorry.
I like Kit Kats too.
Okay. Amaya, your brain would have been blown if it was a Kit or if it was a Hershey's, wouldn't it? Here, Amaya, instead, we'll try the next closest thing. Watch the Kit Kat. Instead of doing the trick with the candy bar, instead, let's do a card trick. Would that look a bit better? Yeah? Sweet. We have a deck of cards. Amaya, inside of a deck of cards, how many are there?
No one ever told me this.
Nobody ever told you. I'll let you know. There's
52?
52 cards. Yeah, good job. 52. Now, and Amaya, you can see all the cards inside the deck are completely different. Like this is like the 5 of spades, this Queen of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts. Now, Amaya, how it's gonna work is I'm gonna go through the cards, and anytime you would like, I would like you just to say the word stop, and we'll try to stop at a card. Does that make sense, Amaya? Okay, perfect. So I go through, you say stop. Ready?
Stop.
Okay, right there. Perfect. Amaya, I want you to memorize that card. Everybody remember it. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Got it? Cool. It is it's the 4 of spades. It gets lost inside of the deck like this. Now, Amaya, before I started, I actually made a prediction and I put it on Instagram. Do you know what Instagram is, Amaya?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You can find me on Instagram. Let's see if we can do it. You can find me on Instagram at Mikayla Oz. It's right up here. But Amaya, before I started, I made a prediction. I put it on Instagram. And Amaya, would you be impressed if my prediction was your card?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be crazy, right? Amaya, my prediction actually, it was somewhere. Oh, where'd it go? My prediction actually happens to be, there it is. There it is, Amaya. Your card right there. You see it, Amaya? It's your card.
What?
Yeah. Thank you. Did you see it? Yeah, it was your card, Amaya. Look at that. Magic.
Yes, I saw it.
Okay, cool. That was it, Amaya. Yeah, it was pretty good. No, I'm just kidding, Amaya. Okay, I'm just kidding. Here, Amaya, think about your card, and everybody imagine the picture. Watch it carefully. If I just give it a little shake, it'll actually look like it changes into
What?
your card. Amaya, did you see it happen? Yeah, wait, what was it again? It was the
How?
what card was it? The what?
It was the spades.
The four of spades, right? Burn that into your head. Don't forget it. Amaya, what if I told you that that phone trick we just did was just an illusion? Would you believe me? Maybe not. Oh, probably, of course. I'm a magician. You have to, right?
Magic.
Okay, but Amaya, what if I told you that this whole trick was just an illusion? Let me show you what I mean. Amaya, you could have picked any of these cards, like the 6 of spades or the 5 of hearts. But Amaya, you picked the, what was it? The
4 of
spades. Cool. Amaya, watch the cards because the cards actually never really existed at all. They're all were actually completely blank. Except for one card, Amaya. Would you be impressed if that one card was your card?
I would be very impressed.
Amaya, it's so amazing because there's one card in here, Amaya, and it happens to be your card. Look at that. What? It was a joke again, Amaya. I know. I do too many of these. Amaya, here, instead, watch your card. We're gonna do it kind of like we did, remember with the phone thing earlier? Watch it carefully. If I just give it a little shake, here we go, it happens quick. If I just give it a little shake, that's when it will change into your card, but not just here. Watch the rest of the deck, Amaya. If I just snap, that's when actually the cards, actually it was the wrong way. Here it was this way, that's what it was. If we snap like this, Amaya, that's when the cards will go right back to a regular deck of cards, and that makes for a pretty cool illusion. Let's all give Amaya a big round of applause. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Wow, thank you guys. Thank you. Well, I want to let you guys know in a second I'm going to do another really cool trick, but in the meantime, I want to share with you all a really quick little, and oh yeah, if you want to check me out at Mikayla Oz on Instagram. But in the meantime, here's a quick little announcement. What's up, everyone? I wanted to take a quick moment to let you all know that here in a second, I'm going to be teaching you all a magic trick you can do with things you can find around the house. So if you have a disposable cup of some kind, whether that be a paper cup or a
Mikayla, looks like your video cut.
I wanted to take a quick moment to let you all know that here in a second, I'm going to be teaching you all a magic trick you can do with things you can find around the house. So if you have a disposable cup of some kind, whether that be a paper cup or a styrofoam cup or a plastic cup you can cut up, feel free to go ahead and grab that right now, because in a second, I'm going to be teaching you a simple magic trick that you can do with that trick. So stick around and I will show you all that trick here in a second. Peace. Cool, thank you guys so much. Yeah, remember, go grab that paper or styrofoam cup, and in the meantime, let's try something else. When I was a kid growing up, my parents did not have a ton of money. So instead of buying those big fancy magic tricks where I cut someone in half and put them back together, I had to create things with things I could find around the house, like this, like a toothbrush or a pencil. Everybody watch the toothbrush and watch the pencil. If I just take the little toothbrush and I set it on top of the pencil like this, don't blink. It'll actually. Oh, it would. Okay, that would have been pretty good. Here. It was so weird because I was reading all of the magic books when I was younger, and it would talk about practice, and the more you practice, the better you got. So we're gonna try the same trick again, but this time this is a bit better after I practiced a bit. Watch the toothbrush. Watch the pencil. nothing above, nothing below. Everybody watch the little pencil. Here we go. Nothing above, nothing below. This next part is the most difficult part in the trick. I have a deck of cards and a little crayon box. Everyone watch the cards and watch the crayon box. Actually, here for this next part, can everybody unmute your microphones? Can everybody say you can do it? Everybody help me out. Everybody say you can do it.
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 Thank you, thank you.
Wow.
Nothing above, nothing below. We're gonna take it one step further. Let's make this a bit more up close and personal for all of you watching at home. What we're gonna try this time is I have just the deck of cards and the crayon box. Here we go. Watch, we have a little crayon. Here we go. I'm gonna try to do this right next to the camera. Here we go. Weird, but the weirdest part, watch the little crayon. You see, I love magic because with magic you can do things that oftentimes seem impossible, and you can make them. Oh, there it is. Possible. Thank you guys so much. Wonderful. Cool. Well, for this next trick, I want everybody here, make sure you have your styrofoam or paper cup, and we will do a cool trick with that you guys can all learn with a neat little thing you can find around the house. So I hope you guys enjoy. What's up, everyone? Here's another cool trick that you can show your friends. For this one, all you need is a cup. If you hold on to the cup can actually float. What? It's flying. Wow. Alright, here's how you do the styrofoam cup trick. For this, I recommend using a styrofoam cup because what you're going to do with your finger is you're going to poke a hole in the back of the styrofoam cup like this. Then, when you hold the cup, what's going to happen is you're going to hold this straight onto your friends or to the camera, and then you're going to open up your fingers. Your thumb is just stuck in the back of it. So when you hold it like this, it looks like it's floating. Remember, don't show them like this. They'll know how it works. Hold it straight on, open up your hands. It looks like it's floating. You can make it go forward and backward, make it seem like it's flying away, and then pull it back. And then that's how to do the floating cup trick. I first learned how to do the floating cup trick when I was like 4 years old after reading a magic book. Then I've taken this cup idea and put my own little spin on it. You can check out the little spin on Penn & Teller's new TV special. Try this at home. Hope you enjoy.
Plus, you'll see brand new tricks from some of our magic pals, which is proof that no one can make better use of time alone than a bunch of magicians. So, let's get to it.
What's up, everyone? Here's a neat little trick you can try while you're at home. All you need is a styrofoam cup, and make sure you empty out the styrofoam cup before you start. Then, whenever you want, you can actually make the cup float. Oh my gosh, it's floating! Woo! It's pretty easy though when there's a hole. Watch the little hole though. If you actually reach up to it, you can pluck it off, and you can start the trick completely. Uber. Cheers.
Now, here's a Penn and Teller trick you can do with food.
Cool. Thank you guys so much. It's pretty simple. So you just take your styrofoam cup, you hold it like this, you can make it seem like it's floating, and that's how you do the trick. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little trick. Thank you guys. Wait, hold on. We've been doing magic this whole time, and the truth is that this might look like a styrofoam cup, but the secret is that this was never actually a styrofoam cup at all. And wait, hold on. Earlier in the show, I told you I have a lot of energy, and it's because I've been drinking Red Bull. Yeah, that's not true either. The secret is that I was actually always drinking a different drink. And hold on. Earlier in the show, there was somebody, her name was Amaya. Amaya, I had you think of a card, right? Amaya, what was the card that you were thinking of? If you're there.
4 of spades.
It was the what?
Black 4 of spades.
The black 4 of spades. Amaya, this is crazy because before I started it, the whole entire show, the biggest illusion has been happening right in front of all of you. Because behind me, it looks like a bookshelf. It's not quite as impressive as Richard's was earlier, but there's a bookshelf, and the secret is that this bookshelf was never actually real. And hold on. Earlier in the show, Amaya, what was the card you said? Because there's one card right here.
Black 4 of spades.
The black 4 of spades. Amaya, that's crazy because that one card happened to be the 4 of spades. Yes, let's give her a big round of applause. My name is Mikayla Oz. Thank you guys so much.
Wow, that was amazing. Good job, Mikayla. That was incredible. Everyone, big round of applause. Put your comments in the chat. Let her know how much you loved it. And of course, let's also share our love with John Stevens and Richard Green, who did an amazing job tonight. And I want to share my love with all of you. Thank you for being here. So many of you showed up. This was super fun. We had a lot of fun performing for you. And we hope that we get to perform for you again. We'll be doing another one of these shows next month around this time. And, you know, sometime in the future, when it is safe and good to do, we will start doing these shows again at the Curious Comedy Theater. So again, I put that link in the chat, and I'll also put it in our live stream for those who are there, so that if you'd like to help us keep that theater open, because they are doing their best to get government grants and do everything they can to be able to keep their doors open, pay the rent while they're not making any kind of income. That would be really great if you give, just even if it was, you know, $1. But we really appreciate it. We love having your attention. So if you want to come back next month, you can follow us on Facebook. In that link, the link tree link I put, you can find our website and you can find updates for when our next shows are. Yeah, thank you guys very much. And we hope to see you again real soon. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.